how's it going today? Today we're going to talk about the top 10 online income secrets, because whenever you're thinking about online courses or the online world or making money online, there's lots of different things that you got to learn. And I just put together this list based on all the training I've been doing. So we're going to talk about that in a second, but first this. So the real question is this. What are the strategies, techniques, and tools that you need to learn to generate residual income from the e-learning boom that's happening right now? My name is Jean-Serge and welcome to Course Income Secrets. I know I move with my hands, and sometimes I feel I'm doing it too much, and I keep thinking, well, maybe I should be keeping my hands on the side. And anyways, that's beside the point. So this is my list. I got a list here of 10 things. They're not in any particular necessarily order, but they're all things that you need to learn to do if you want to build that business online. They're basically essentials that if you don't do, you're not gonna necessarily not have any success. I'm not saying that you have to do all these things, but you probably will end up doing them. And if you think that there's some of these things that you don't know how to do, or you're not sure how to approach it, then reach out. Let's have a conversation. Maybe I can help you figure it out for your business, right? Whatever kind of business you have. So number one is daily content. You got to be producing daily content somewhere. Now, lots of times you'll hear that, so it's a big list. So I'm not going to go into super lots of details on every single one, but for creating content daily, you could be doing 3 times a week or even once a week, depending on your type of market. But daily content is really best, and it doesn't have to be a video like I'm doing it. It could just be a post, right? It could just be, some quotes. It could be some pictures. It could be, so really it's just about being consistent. All right. So that's number one. I'm not saying it's the first thing. It's the most important thing. It's just number one on my list here. The other thing is you're going to need a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is something that you offer for free or for very low price that people can get from you through, and we'll talk about how other things, but they get from you, and that allows you to start a relationship with them through emails, through different mechanisms. But the lead magnet is important to have. You can produce it yourself, you can create it yourself. It could be a PDF, could be an audio, or it could be something you get from somewhere else. It could be something from the company you're with. It could be something from another marketer. Just you need something to give, right? The next thing is your value ladder, and you got to figure out a value ladder for your business, for your product, for what you're trying to help your customers with. So it could be a free product, then it could be a $20 product, then it could be a $100 product, and a $300, $500, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. Value ladder just kind of describes the products that you have available for your target market that are all connected, that they would want, and allows you to have a percentage of each of your customer base go to the next level. And there's ways to get them through that. I'm not going to talk about that today, but it's part of the list here. So the other thing is you need an attractive character. Now that doesn't mean you have to be good looking. It doesn't mean you have to have nice hair or a great body, or it doesn't mean anything like that. It just means you have to have an attractive character. You got to be somebody, or it doesn't have to be you. It could be a different character, but you have to have some character that you can talk about and people can relate to, that they will like and want to hear more from, and want to connect with, and want to buy from, right? So that's your attractive character. And the next item is an email list. You need an email list. I know people are saying emails are dead and you get so much spam and everything else, but still the email list is still the one thing that you can own, that you can build up and you can grow, and that you can, it's yours, and it still works. It still works as long as you do the right things with your email list. You can still build a business with that. Hey, Jack and David, thank you so much for watching. So, that's the thing. So that's the email list. You need an email list. So with the email list, you're going to need to create a soap opera sequence or indoctrination email. So every single way that people get on your list, you need to have a series of really up to you, but you know, 5 emails is typically a good number that are basically a soap opera sequence that make them want to look at the next email that's related to the way they got in on your list. So you gotta, you know, do that. That's and you know, like I said, I don't want to go into all these details because I don't want to make this video a 2-hour video, but I will do a training in the future on this, more details on this, and let you, and if you're interested in that, of course, let me know. Comment below that you'd like to be on the list, so I let you know that when that's available. So the next one is assigned failed emails. Assigned failed emails is kind of part of your daily content. You'd be producing an email to your email list that basically has something to do with the products that you're selling, or your target market, what they're interested in, and something that happened to you during that day, a thought you had, an event that occurred, maybe it's a holiday that day, maybe you went out and you did some shopping, or you know, whatever. It's just something that's going on in your life, and of course you got to connect it to your value ladder somehow. And that's, like I said, that's something we'll talk about another time. Then you need a capture or a squeeze page. Now that's basically a web page that asks them for their name and email, and that's something you would use, say, with your lead magnet, where you would give away or sell for a very low price your lead magnet, and in exchange they give you their name and email and become part of your list, right? Then they get your soap opera sequence, and eventually you get their Seinfeld emails, and that's kind of how that all ties together, right? And the squeeze page or capture page, of course, you can do that with ClickFunnels. There's Funnelizer. There's other tools out there. Even Course Income Secrets will have the ability to create a lead page, a capture page like that. So you know, there's lots of tools, but you need that to capture their emails and get them on your list. All right. And then, of course, there's digital courses. Digital courses is one of the ways to make money online. If you know something, everybody knows something. You can create a digital course about what you know. Now there's a whole process involved. Of course, you can do a very simple course. You can do a course in a couple days, or you can take months to do it, depending on how perfect you want it. Of course, the longer it takes for you to make it, the longer it'll take for you to have income. The better way is to go through it iterations, where you start the course, you do it a little bit, and of course you improve it over time. You replace some of the videos in there, you replace some of the content, you edit things, but you start selling it right away, even before your course is done. So digital courses is another way, one of the ways to make income. And finally, the last thing is sales funnels. I'm not, like I said, this is not in an order or anything like that. These are all things that are super important, things that, they're online income secrets, things that if you do, you'll eventually generate some income online. And the sales funnel is something that allows you to, it's kind of like moving them along a chain of your value ladder, right? We talk about what's the word? Offers, upgrade offers, downgrade offers, depending on whether they want something, you can offer them something else. The way that these pages are organized is once they put their name and email to get your capture or your lead magnet, then they get to another page which offers them another product that's up your value ladder. They can say yes to that, and then they go to the next one, which might be a bigger offer. So you have a certain level, certain number of offers in there, and if they say no, then maybe you offer them something less, lower than. So that's why you need your value ladder. You need to define all your products, all the things you have to offer, so that you can build a sales funnel that makes sense, and that will, when they go through it, they will agree. And so that's basically it. That's my 10 secrets of online income secrets. These are not, like I said, they're not in a particular order. I just went through this. I've been learning this stuff, and I've been implementing some of these things. And of course, you will need to learn these things and other things. There's lots of other things to learn, but it can be simple. All you got to do is you learn these things, put them in place, and you eventually get some income online. All right, hopefully you got some value from this, and if you think anybody else needs to hear this message, then please go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too. This has been Course Income Secrets. the entrepreneur's blueprint to generating income from the e-learning boom. Some of your friends need to hear this message, so don't forget to share. For more content like this, go to CourseIncomeSecrets.com and make sure to subscribe and follow us here. My name is Jean-Serge. Until next time.